What's up, guys? We just watched the brand new Joel Kinnaman movie called Silent Night. It is an action-based movie. Liam, what were your thoughts?
So basically, this movie is about this guy. His son gets killed during like a gang fight in the street. Then the guy gets shot in the throat, so he can't talk anymore, and he goes on like a big revenge quest because he's depressed and he drinks all day and he like neglects his wife. I thought this was a stupid fucking movie. I really did not fucking like it. How'd you feel?
This was the worst movie I've seen all year.
No, yeah, this might actually be. This movie was so fucking stupid.
I think it's an hour and 40-something minutes. It felt forever. By the way, I think there are like 4 speaking lines in the entire movie.
Yeah, there's more lines of like police radio than like
Yes.
than like actual lines of dialogue. Let's just talk spoiler. Like,
Okay.
There's just no need to. Kid Cudi's
No one's gonna watch this.
Kid Cudi's in
He
this
was?
fucking movie. I had no
I didn't
idea.
realize
He
that.
played the fucking police detective.
Oh, that was him?
That was Kid fucking Cudi.
He looks so different.
Why did he do nothing in the movie? I had no idea he was in the movie. Kid Cudi comes up on fucking screen. I'm like, holy shit, that's fucking Kid Cudi. And then he does nothing in the fucking movie. He shoots like the one gangbanger that shot him in the
They like
throat.
look at each other and like, yeah, let's team up right
Yeah, they're
now.
like, yeah, let's kill all these gangbangers. Let's just kill all of these people.
I guess we'll start from the beginning. It opens on a extremely long shot of him just running, like a close-up
and
of like his reindeer
and the
sweater.
credits are going.
And it's the same shot.
Yeah.
Nothing's different.
Yeah, and he's like running through the streets, chasing like after these gangbangers who are like driving in cars and shooting at each other. There's like a balloon floating through the sky. Like, oh, what's this balloon doing? And he comes up to the gangbangers and they shoot him in the throat. This one guy, and then he gets rushed to the hospital and he finds out he can't talk anymore. But, bro, he never talks, like, before he loses his ability to talk.
They give multiple flashbacks, and he's not talking
And
any of them.
he doesn't talk once.
No.
And it's, like, the only one of the flashbacks that actually explains anything is the last one, where you see, like, the balloon float up, and you see how the mom gets all the blood, and it's from the sun. It's like, what the fuck were all the other ones? He never talks. It's just, like, it's just this sweeping instrumental score as he's, like, playing toys with his son. And they never talk. The mom barely talks. Kid Cudi doesn't talk. The gangbangers barely talk.
The mom says like one line, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Like right when he's like in the hospital room.
Like I thought like the idea was gonna be like just he can't talk. But like they never do anything with the fact that he can't talk. It's just nobody talks. Why did he lose his ability to talk? They could have just not talked.
Like the silent killer.
Yeah, like there's just no reason to any of it.
The only thing I will say that I liked about the movie was he did a really good job acting like when his like kid died, like when he found out his kid died. I will say that was a pretty
like his Joel Kinnaman's performance was good. Like when he first realizes he can't talk and he's like screaming and like the noise was coming out, like I thought that was very good. But like, and like the look of him was good, but like he like I don't know, like I did not like the character like at all, really. Like the guy's just a psychopath.
Wife leaves him.
How did they let him go to a shooting range and buy guns? Like, oh my god. I mean, I guess he bought the guns.
You'd think
on the
the wife would
market.
interfere. Like it goes from January to April, and
how'd the wife not go? Hey, my husband is shooting guns and practicing CQC on dummies in the garage, and he like doesn't talk to me anymore. Dude, he sends like the cop a video of this guy hogtied. He sends him like this hogtied body. He says what you should have done. It's all the intel that he tortured out of this guy, and instead of the cop being like, oh my god, I need to find out who tortured this guy, he just goes along with it. And Joel Kinnaman's character, he brings like violence onto the streets. Like I just have a real problem with the fact that like the only people that Joel Kinnaman puts in harm's way what was the character's name? Brian. The only
Brian,
people
yeah.
that Brian puts in harm's way by bringing like the violence back onto the street is other cops. Like there's never any like moral qualms about civilians or anything being caught up in it. It's just like there's just nothing to it. The characters don't have anything. There's no personality. They don't have lines of dialogue. It's like there's just like nothing. Like this movie reminds me a lot of Dredd, which is this movie with Carl Urban, and the whole time he's wearing this helmet that like covers like everything like above his nose. Like you only see his mouth. And Carl Urban does such a good job acting, but with just like his scowl. Like he's always like exaggerated, like doing this, and he looks really badass. And like he did a good job like putting so much like without a face. And like the movie should have tried to like have Joel Kinnaman doing something like special, so that way the fact that he doesn't talk, like there's something else. But there's just nothing. It's just GTA action and violence. Like you could just play GTA, just like eating snacks in your room, and just talking on the mic with your friends, and you just get a better experience, honestly, because there would just be talking at least. I mean, good God, there's just nothing to this movie. And there's this one scene that we laughed at. The baby showing up on the ornament. Yeah, at the very
final shot of the entire movie.
It's like one of the final shots of the whole fucking movie.
Wait, we gotta give some context though. Yeah. So the final like action scene is like in a room with these giant ornament balls, but they're not like ornaments, but they symbolize Christmas ornaments. And the final shot is him laying on the ground. I don't know if he's dead or what.
With Kid Cudi, with Kid Cudi, they're dying together in this shot.
And they're just staring up at these giant balls in the ceiling. And then what happens?
And his son's face just pops in all close up on the ornament, and it's just crappily edited footage of him with this sweeping instrumental score, these violins, and it's just crappily edited like home video looking footage of him like playing trains with his son or some shit. And it looks like some shit that like your relative who you haven't talked to in 2 years would send you on Christmas, like you know that
it's
shit,
like put your video
stop,
on,
like,
yes,
put your video
of
it
yourself.
Looked exactly like that. It was so bad.
There was one shot though. Was there a shot of him like imagining if his son lived with him graduating?
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
Like,
was that what that was? Or was that like him graduating
I
high
don't
school?
think so. I think it was like if his son survived, he could have graduated from school.
Dude, and what was that scene where these gang members sell drugs on the street and there's the swarm of children that come up to them like they're buying ice cream? Like, that's not how children get drugs. They don't go up to like cartel members in the middle of the fucking street.
They're like 8 years old.
It's so ridiculous. This movie is so fucking stupid.
And then in that scene, the gang member's like girlfriend just like throws like green stuff on him.
Yeah, like that's not how gang members intimidate people. Like, what the fuck is like? Oh my God, this guy's a psychopath, dude. He like that scene where he like grabs that random kid's face outside the store. He thinks it's his son. Like, what the fuck?
I think the worst part of this movie was the pacing. It was so slow.
Dude,
it took like 40 minutes for him to train.
Dude, the movie, so yeah, you're exactly right. The first 5 minutes, it's a GTA car fight in the neighborhood. He gets shot in the throat, cut to him in the hospital, and it's literally just weird flashbacks to him playing toys with his son with a sweeping instrumental score, him drinking in the garage, and then like training. His wife leaves him, and yeah, he's training. He's like watching those combat like
the YouTube videos, how to fight
videos
101.
where it's like these like older like white people, and they're like how to fight 101. Yeah, they're like ex-cops, ex-military. I'm an ex-cop. I've been on the force 15 years, and this is how you do knife fights. Like that kind of stuff. He watches that. I do like the fact that like he sucks at first. Like
Yeah,
he goes to the
cool.
shooting range and he sucks. He can't hit the broadside of a barn. And then like his first like ever fight, he's fighting that one guy, and that was a good scene when he's fighting the guy in his
that was
house.
my favorite scene in the movie.
That was the only good action scene
Yeah.
in the movie. He's like,
it was so tense.
Yeah, they start in the basement and they're like using all these different parts of the house, and they're like moving into the kitchen, and it's like that was a good scene. But that's like the first like real action scene in the movie.
Yeah, and it took an hour.
And it took like it felt like 2 hours to get there.
So I gotta be honest, I never take out my phone in movie theaters, but I had to for this one because I was like, is this thing about to end? It took around 50 minutes to get to that first action scene. The first 50 minutes, we're just watching
that
him
was
learn.
That was 50
It
minutes.
was around somewhere between 45 minutes and an hour. So let's say 50 minutes.
That's crazy.
That's insane
this
for an action movie.
This movie is really just 5 minutes GTA car fight in the street, like
montage.
45 minutes of montage / training, and then action.
Not really though.
Yeah.
There was like one or maybe two action scenes in the entire movie.
Yeah, and like they were like whatever, like they were like spectacularly gory, I guess, but
oh my
again,
God, way too much.
It's just GTA violence. Like you can get, there's no like, it's not like a movie with the way there's like nuance and depth and like dialogue and like it like if we like went on GTA right now and did that mission where you go like with Gerald and you go kill the drug dealers in like that slaughterhouse, you would literally get the same exact experience as watching this movie.
I think the reason why is because there's no dialogue, so it's so slow because you're just watching things happen on screen without any,
like I just don't understand why no characters talk. Like I would get it more if it's like Kid Cudi didn't talk and like he has his own personal reasons for that, and Joel Kinnaman can't talk because he got shot in the throat.
You find out that your kid dies and your wife does nothing, just like hugs you, doesn't even like talk it out. I don't know, man.
I mean, I guess I can't blame the wife because she buys him this thing to try to talk. The first thing he does is go, throw it on the ground and break it, and then go drinking and practice knife fighting in the garage. Like, I guess I can't blame her for leaving him.
I just want to say, I think it is the worst movie of 2023 in my opinion. It might be one of the worst movies I've ever seen in any theater, though.
Yeah, at least Strays was like...
Yeah, it was like stupid funny.
Yeah, it was like stupid funny, and like you didn't have to watch people dying, so it's like it was bad, but it was like whatever. It was like oh, Will Ferrell's voice is coming out of an animal, but it's just like oh, this guy is just like mindlessly killing gangbangers, and he's white, so it's okay, and they don't put any citizens in harm's way, like it's just there's no nuance or anything to it. It's a nothing movie. Just play Grand Theft Auto. Like,
I like how you were saying this when GTA 6 this trailer came out today.
like just watch the GTA 6 trailer, I guess. Yeah.
I'm giving this movie a 0.5 out of 10, and it's only getting a 0.5, not a 0, is because of that one action scene.
That was the only good part. There's like one scene where I was like, yeah, that was a good scene. The fact that this got a theatrical release and not The Killer, go watch The Killer on Netflix. That movie is better in every way. There's this fist fight scene in a house that's kind of similar to this one. It's like Michael Fassbender fights this bigger guy, and it's just, the whole movie is just better in every way.
What's your number ranking?
Probably like a 1 out of 10. I mean, there's one good scene. Joel Kinnaman was like
his
pretty
acting
good
was
sometimes.
Good,
yeah, like he looks
go
like
back to DC. Play Rick Flag.
I don't know. Just
skip this movie.
Yeah, just play GTA, I guess.
I didn't even see the trailer. I went in this movie completely blind. I wonder if the trailer, like, you saw the trailer.
Yeah.
Was the trailer good?
I mean, I figured it'd be better than this. I was like, oh, he can't talk for whatever reason, and he's like so traumatized that he has to go kill all these people. Like, I'm into this idea. And it's on Christmas, like, sure.
You know what?
Like, what about this movie was really a Christmas movie?
It's like set during Christmas time. Yeah. It's like people say Die Hard's a Christmas movie. It's just set during Christmas. I would say the same thing about this movie.
Yeah.
The kid dies on Christmas
Like
Eve
in
or
Gremlins, it's like really like incorporated into the movie. Like, it's Christmas time. Everything about the setting is Christmas. The girlfriend, like, her character has that trauma specifically because of Christmas, because her dad dressed as Santa and like went down, And like, yeah, this movie doesn't really tie into it. Like
Well-
he puts like the train around the grave
Oh,
at the end,
yeah.
and there's like, and the way they edit like the note into the like, it was yeah. It was,
If you want a good Christmas action movie, see 2022's Violent Night with David Harbour. He plays a killing Santa. It's actually really good.
Yeah, I never watched that
You
one,
should.
but that just like describing that movie, it sounds better than this. There's nothing to this movie. There's literally nothing. You can find the one scene that's good on YouTube. Type in Silent Night, guy beats him up in the house. It's like the only thing that's like, yeah, it's a good scene.
But that's our thoughts on this very bad movie. If you somehow saw this movie, please let me know what you thought about it. And if you're watching this far, this video is more entertaining than the entire movie.
Yeah, I enjoyed talking
Yes.
shit about the movie more
More
than
than
sitting there
watching
and
it.
watching it.
See you guys next time for a hopefully better movie review.